welcome back to my channel. Josephine here. Today I want to do a bit of a different video that was inspired by Demi Rawling's video that was on stereotypes matched with fragrances. So she's done one for men and then another for women, and essentially I want to take this idea and put my own spin on it. So the credits go to her, but I thought it would be fun to do something along those lines. So I have 9 fragrances and 9 stereotypes to pair them with today. So if you're interested in knowing which categories I've chosen for these perfumes, then please keep watching. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos. Alright, let's get right on into it! The first type of girl is the preppy girl. She is very BCBG and chic and probably the Blair Waldorf girls of the world. And so the fragrance I chose to go with her is COCO Mademoiselle by Chanel. Now this fragrance doesn't need any introduction whatsoever. It is such an iconic perfume, but it was launched back in 2001 and created by Jacques Poge, the perfumer of Chanel at the time. And interesting fact is after the success of COCO Mademoiselle, Dior launched Miss Dior Chérie, which is very similar to COCO Mademoiselle, the original Miss Dior Chérie. Anyways, this perfume is a timeless classic, and so the notes in here are orange, jasmine, rose, patchouli, vetiver, and vanilla. And when I first spray this perfume, I get a very fresh fizziness that comes from this burst of citrus orange, and then it develops into a really bold, daring, floral patchouli association, which is very feminine, very strong, and empowering. And there's also a hint of sweetness coming from vanilla, which adds a touch of playfulness. So this perfume is really the epitome of French chic and sophistication. The second stereotype is the edgy girl. So she's perhaps a little artsy, she knows all the cool and upcoming places, and she listens to Nicolas Jarre. So the fragrance I chose for this girl is Demi Rosa Eau Sanguine by Liquide Imaginaire. Now this fragrance is a very interesting perfume. Simply put, I would say it's an intriguing rose. It is, and I've mentioned this previously in my channel, this is a futuristic rose. So the notes in this fragrance are a champagne accord, pear, grapefruit, rose, and woody notes. And when you first spray this fragrance, you get a very effervescent opening with a grapefruit and pear blend that then leads to a little bit of a smoky, icy cold rose. It's very interesting. This fragrance is fresh, it's a little bit musky, and the best way that I can describe it in terms of texture is cold, smooth, shiny, hard metal. So like think of a metallic pebble, and that feeling of coldness that you have when you touch that pebble, that is the impression that this fragrance gives me. So it's a very surprising and edgy scent. Next we have the gym girl. So she is obsessed with avocado on toast. She religiously drinks celery juice every morning, and she has matching Lululemons in every color for every day of the week. And so for this girl, I have chosen a fragrance that I think would suit well to go to the gym. It is not your typical gym fragrance. I try to stay away from the light blue from Dolce & Gabbana because everyone says it's a gym fragrance, which is true, it's a great gym fragrance. However, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and so the perfume that I chose for this category is Molecule 2 by Eccentric Molecules. You probably know by now on my channel that this is one of my favorite scents of all time. It is a very versatile scent, and I think it is a great gym scent as well. So this is a fragrance that is based on a single molecule, which is ambroxan. And ambroxan is a derivative from ambergris, so it brings a woody, ambery, and muskiness to a fragrance. So Molecule 2 by Eccentric Molecules is a skin scent. It is fresh, it's aquatic, it's woody, musky, and a little bit ambery, and also a touch of sexy. So I think this is great for the gym. You have a fresh feeling when you wear this fragrance. It's quite subtle, so it won't bother anyone, and I think it's just, as I said, perfect for the gym. The fourth stereotype is the boss babe. So she works hard, she's career driven, she's focused, she has it all and makes it look all so easy. She's basically a badass. And for those of you who watch my videos, you may guess which scent I have paired this stereotype with. And it is LALIBELA by MEMO. This fragrance is a gorgeous, powerful, and seductive rose scent. The notes in here are jasmine, rose, labdanum, tobacco, frankincense, vanilla, and coconut orchid. It is, to me personally, confidence in a bottle, and it is very sophisticated, very powerful, and the total boss babe scent. Next up, we have the Vixen, the Seductress. This girl wears black patent Louboutin and a really sexy dress with red wine lipstick. She knows the power that she holds over men, and she's a temptress. So for her, I have chosen Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Now this perfume is a oriental floral spicy scent. The notes in here are jasmine, gardenia, orchid, blackcurrant, vetiver, sandalwood, cacao, and lots of other things, but essentially this perfume is super sexy and really, really powerful. So I definitely get some creamy white florals with some spiciness in here. There's also a bit of the chocolate side that is sweetened by vanilla. And just like I said, overall, it's very seductive and ultra sexy and daring. So this is an incredibly powerful scent. The sillage is very polarizing and perfect for a temptress. Next up, we have something that is a little safer and on the softer side, and this is the mum stereotype. So this mum, she probably has taken all of the floral arrangement masterclasses that are out there. She's very chic, she's elegant, she goes to Pilates to maintain her body in shape, and she cooks the most delicious treats for the kids. And so the fragrance I've chosen to pair with her is Mimosa and Cardamom by Jo Malone. This perfume, in my opinion, is probably one of the best mimosa scents that is out there. It is stunning, and it is a true Jo Malone masterpiece. So the notes in here are mimosa, cardamom, rose, sandalwood, tonka bean, and heliotrope. So this fragrance is floral, it's spicy. The mimosa in here is done in a way that is just really smooth. This fragrance has a honey pollen-like feel to it, so it adds a bit of sweetness that is associated with the most beautiful powdery puff cloud of florals. And it is also a little bit spicy, coming from that cardamom, and the touch of powderiness also comes from the tonka bean. So overall, this is a really elegant fragrance and a bit more mature, I would say, and certainly a stunning Jo Malone perfume. The seventh stereotype is the tomboy. So this girl is BFFs with all the boys. She loves to race cars and goes ziplining in the jungle. She's really chilled, super cool, and drama-free. So she is basically the girl that you want to be friends with. And the fragrance that I chose for her is Tonka 25 by LABO. Now, this fragrance, like I said before on this channel, isn't your typical tonka bean scent. It is a subtle tonka bean, and it is also a very unisex fragrance, which is why I chose it for the tomboy stereotype. So the notes in this fragrance are cedarwood, musk, vanilla, styrax resins, tonka bean, and orange flower. So this perfume, like I said, the tonka bean is more in the background here. The front and center note is a woody note composed of cedarwood. So it's dry, it's really woodsy, and then the tonka bean just adds a touch of almondy and powdery sweetness to the perfume. So overall, this fragrance is really warm and comforting, and as I said, very unisex. After the tomboy, we have the party girl. She is a type of girl that can rely on 3 to 4 hours of sleep to be completely functional, which is totally unfair. But anyways, she is really fun and she just likes to have a good time. So the fragrance that I've chose to go with her is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. So this fragrance is a gorgeous oriental floral scent. It has notes of jasmine, tuberose, tonka bean, almond, and cacao. so it is quite a gourmand and addictive scent. So when you spray this, the florals are really creamy and they're smooth, and there's this really addictive sweetness to the perfume, which comes from the association between tonka bean and cacao. So it's a bit almondy, a bit chocolatey, and it's a scent that you just want to smell over and over again. And this perfume is certainly a nighttime scent, and I think is the perfect scent to go out clubbing. Next up, we have the hippie girl. So she goes on yoga retreats, she grows her own basil, and manages to keep it alive. And she has also one of the most Instagrammable living rooms with a bed of cushions, and she drinks a lot of mint tea. So the fragrance I chose for her is BENJOIN BOHEME by DIPTYQUE. This is a beautiful oriental scent that has notes of benzoin, angelica seeds, resins, sandalwood, and patchouli. So this fragrance is really warm, it's balmy, it's powdery, and there's most of all a beautiful association between sandalwood and patchouli. And that's what makes this scent so bohemian and gives it a hippie vibe. So it is also a little bit sweet and one of my favorite scents from DIPTYQUE. With all these outfit changes, I completely forgot to film an outro, so yeah, just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye!